Hello. Ooh, there we go. We are going to be starting lesson 5 today. This is going to be a 2-day lesson. You need to make sure that you watch the video with Mr. Waldorf as he explains the fact that we're going to be doing word problems today. His explanations will be very useful to you as we get ready to work these word problems. The first day of the lesson, you are going to do problem number 1, problem number 2, problem number 3, and problem number 4, which is a 2-part problem. Problem number 4 is a 2-part problem, and it will be your exit ticket for today. So please do not continue on past problem number 4. You need to stop here until tomorrow. And then we will continue the rest on our lesson for tomorrow. So you are going to stop on problem number 4, and the exit ticket is what you need to send to your teacher. Remember that it is a 2-part problem, and we will expect to see cubes. Don't forget to do cubes. Don't forget to do read, draw, and write. And yeah, that's what you're going to need to do. It is the exit ticket for today's lesson. So I'm going to go back and remind you that you're going to need to watch the video so you know what to do on these problems. It's pretty open-ended as far as how you solve the problem, as long as you are using one of the methods that we have learned up to this point. So you're going to pause the video, then I am going to come back and we will talk about the answer key to those problems. Okay, pause the video. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our solution to problem number 1, which was one of the problems you were supposed to do today. Hopefully you remember to do read, write, and draw and cubes, circling the number 39. Keyword added 48 more books to the top shelf. How many books are on the top shelf now? Keyword. So I'm looking at the top shelf. There were 39 books on the top shelf, and then Marcy added 48 more. I'm setting up an equation for me to use to solve this, 39 plus 48. And I have chosen to use the compensation model to solve this problem, although you could have used the arrow way if you wanted to. I broke 48 apart into 1 and 47 because 1 plus 39 gave me 40. And then, let's see, I'm not going to have that be a little plus sign right there because it's really not add. It's not added to both sides. It's just added to one side. So 39 and 1, yikes, gives me the 40. And then that leaves me with 47 left here. So that comes on the other side. So much easier to add 40 and 47. So adding 40 plus 47 gives me 87. Therefore, I know that there were 87 books on the shelf now. So that gives me a total of 87 total books that are now on the top shelf. So I need to do my writing part of my problem solving. There are 87 books on the shelf now. Okay, moving down to problem number 2. There are 53 regular pencils and some colored pencils in the bin. There are a total, notice that is a keyword and some is a keyword. There are a total of 91 pencils in the bin. How many colored pencils are in the bin? So I wrote myself an equation to help me decide how to solve that. 53 plus the unknown equals 91, and I decided to use a number bond to help me with that. This would have been a blank because I am trying to figure out how many pencils are in the bin. This is how many regular pencils there are. I'm trying to figure out how many colored pencils, so this would be regular pencils. This would be colored pencils. And this is the total number of pencils. Okay, so I decided that I was going to put that into a number bond. And 91 is the total number of pencils with 53 regular pencils, and I have to find out how many of those pencils are colored. Since I know that 91 take away 53 would give me this number, I've decided to set my problem up as a subtraction problem, and I am going to use compensation to help me figure it out so that I can create a number that would be easier to work with. As I looked at 53 and 91, as I looked at 53 or 91 and 53, I wanted to get to an easier number to work with, so a multiple of 10. If I added 7 to 53, I would get 60, and that would mean I would also have to add 7 to 91. So 7 plus 53 gave me 60, 7 plus 91 gave me 98. Then I can set up my subtraction problem as 98 take away 60, 9 tens take away 4 tens is 3 tens, and 8 ones take away 0 ones is 8 ones. Therefore, I know that there would be 38 colored pencils in the bin. And here is my word sentence. There are 38 colored pencils in the bin. Now, you may have chosen to do this with the arrow way, and that would be fine. I just chose to do these first two problems using compensation because that's what we worked on yesterday, but I don't really care whichever way you chose to do that. So now let's move on to the next problem we need to look at. So Henry solved 24 of his homework problems. There were 51 left to do. How many math problems were on his homework sheet? So I'm trying to find out how many problems were on his homework sheet. So I decided that I could have 24 were the number of problems that he solved, and I know that he has 51 left to do. So if I add those two numbers together, that should help me come up with the total number of problems that were on the sheet to begin with. So what I decided to do is I decided I was going to use the arrow method for this problem. 24 plus 51, I broke 24 into 20 and 4, and then I started with 51, so I had less to count. 51 plus that 20 put me up at 71. 71 plus 4 more gave me 75. Therefore, I know that there are a total of 75 problems on that homework page. My word solving, or my word answer is there were 71 problems on. I don't think that was a test. It wasn't a test. No, Ms. Starr, it was on the homework. 75 problems on the homework. I don't know why I thought that was a test. Didn't read it carefully enough. On the homework. Now, once you have those 3 problems completed, you are going to be doing number 4 as the exit ticket, and you'll see that I have that covered right now because I don't want you to see the answer, but I am going to come over to problem number 4 that I showed you earlier today. Remember that problem number 4 is a 2-part problem. You're going to have to come up with an answer to the A part, and don't forget to do the writing for that one. And then you're going to have to use what you find out here to be able to solve this one as well. And please remember to do the right part. This you will need to send to your teacher. Yep, you got to send that one to your teacher so she can check it. Don't go any farther than problem number 4. We'll do the other problems tomorrow. Alrighty, I hope you had a good day of learning and you'll be prepared for what we're going to be doing tomorrow, which will be more of the same. Have a great day.